Hey guys, so it's summer. Vacation time! And what does that mean for Tamil people? It means that you pack other people's stuff and take it to Sri Lanka. Right? We have about 196 countries in this world, and the one country that comes to mind when you say vacation is Sri Lanka. I mean, I get it. We have relatives there, it's our home country, we gotta go back and visit, blah 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 blah, which is great. I mean, once in a while, but if every year you take a vacation and you're spending thousands of dollars just to go to Sri Lanka, I think that's kind of a waste. I mean, there's so many beautiful countries out there that you want to go see, right? But later on, people have started switching directions, and they started going to Cuba. Well, Cuba is basically just a Sri Lanka that's much closer. I personally haven't gone to Cuba yet, but a lot of people have told me that it's the exact same thing, and basically, it's just Sri Lankan people talking Spanish. That's it. I mean, you're spending thousands of dollars just to go to Sri Lanka every year. You can go to all these other amazing places for half that price. Well, here's the thing. All the other countries that you would go to will not have relatives in it, which means you don't get free accommodation, you don't get free food, and you don't get a free tour guide. Come to think of it, that's a pretty sweet deal. I would probably go visit countries that have relatives in just so I can get all that stuff for free. But no, I'm kidding. I love to travel, so I want to go see the whole wide world, which is probably not possible because, YouTube doesn't pay me enough money, but maybe someday. Did you guys know that a lot of town people are from France? I mean, I don't know, maybe back in the days they were just like, free ride to France, all aboard. I mean, I don't know why that was. Oh, and did you know that France was the most visited country ever? I mean, maybe not by Tamils, but in general, it's the most visited country. What does that have to do with what I'm talking about right now? I don't know. Let's just get back on track. Anyways, alright, so if it wasn't for a vacation out of the country, there are things that you can do within the city. So for town people, the only two things that you can do in the summer is visit a beach or a park. That's it. There's like nothing outside of those two things that people do. And going to the park is not some simple business, okay? It's like the biggest map that these people will ever make. So one person starts the whole thing, right? And they start calling all their friends and relatives. They're like, oh, நாங்க பின்ன பார்க்குக்கு போறோம் வாரீங்களா? ஓ, சும்மா எங்கட குடும்பமோட தான். நீங்களும் வாங்கலாம். ஓ, நாங்க சமோசா கொண்டு வரோம். நீங்க வேணும்னா ரோல்ஸ் கொண்டு வாங்க. ஓகேயா? இல்ல ஃப்ளாஸ்க்ல டீ கொண்டு வரோம். காஃபி வேணும்னா நீங்க காஃபி தூளும் கொஞ்சம் சீனியும் கொண்டு வாங்க. And this is not some fancy park. This is probably just their neighborhood park they're going to. And that's how big their map is. Oh, and wait for it. You think park is a big map? Going to the beach is a whole other story, son. Everyone gets called, like everyone that you know gets called for this, and I kid you not, they take their entire kitchen and they shove it to the beach. That's basically what happens. Everyone's bringing pans and pots and cups and plates and all sorts of stuff, and all the spices that's in their kitchen cabinets are all being taken to the beach. And one of the most famous curries that they make at the beach is mutton curry. And eating mutton curry is apparently like luxury to these people. I don't know why, but it's like a huge thing because it's very expensive, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, but they want to switch it up a little bit, so instead of taking mutton curry and rice, they're like, let's take bread, because that is a clever idea. And the other really famous thing that gets made at the beach is called kool. And for those of you that are not Tamil, kool is basically seafood soup with all the spices in the world that you can think of, and it gives you a very, very bad time in the wash the next day. And how can I forget? The biggest map in the summertime the town people would make is going to Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is not a joke, guys. This is like the biggest road trip that town people would ever take with their families. Basically, it usually happens if someone from another country is coming to visit Canada. Niagara Falls is the first thing that people would take them to. Because A, it's free, and B, well, it's pretty popular and everyone wants to see it. So let me tell you how the Niagara Falls trip goes down. So they wake up super early in the morning, cook all their food so it's still fresh, they pack it up with all these plates and water and juice and all sorts of stuff, and of course you can't forget the snacks, right? Because it's a 1.5 hour drive. It's a huge road trip that they're going to take, so they pack a whole bunch of snacks and they start leaving at like 8-9 in the morning. Why, you may ask? I have no idea, because apparently if you go later in the day you won't have I don't know, maybe like you won't be close enough to the water, or the water will just disappear, or because there's traffic on the road. I don't know what their logic is, but they have to leave so early in the morning. So they go there super early in the morning. They walk by the falls a couple of times, check out the nice water, and get wet a little bit from the mist. You know, it's not like they go under the water or anything like that. And then they find a nice little place to go and eat their lunch beside the cars. And then once they're done eating, they drive back home. And it's like they don't even realize that there's a whole other part to Niagara Falls. Like a whole other part that's exciting and fun. And especially at night, the water is beautiful with all the lights and stuff. And if you're lucky enough, you can actually catch fireworks there too. That happens every Sunday or something. I don't know, Niagara Falls should pay me. I'm giving them free advertisement here. And obviously I can't generalize. There are a lot of town people out there that know everything else that's beyond a park and a beach and just the water at Niagara Falls, right? But this is just for the people that don't know. There are so many other things that you can explore within your city. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars going outside to a different country to have fun. There's so many cool, exciting things happening just in your city. And for those of you that are looking for something different, fun, and exciting to do this summer, next Friday there is a boat cruise called Get Wavy. It is hosted by A View from My City, so you guys should definitely check them out on social media. All their links are posted below, and I will be there, so I will definitely be looking forward to meeting you guys. So come check it out, have fun, get on the boat, and check out, you know, Harborfront and the skyline. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun, and it's going for a good cause. They're donating a lot of the money to Sri Lanka, so yeah, like, why not, you know? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!